Hello, beautiful soul. It's Julia here from quantumhealingjourney.ie, and today I want to address those of you who feel like you want to just get out of here and never come back. You don't like living on this planet. You don't feel home. You don't feel connected to anyone, and you're really upset about life and everything that's going on in the world, and you struggle and it's really, really hard for you. So I would like to remind you who you are and why you came here and why you chose this experience, and I hope it will help you then shift your perspective to a better feeling, to have a better feeling experience. So I invite you to remember, and you most likely sense and feel and know it already, that you're not from this place. You came from elsewhere, and you know home is far away from here, and you miss that place because it's a high vibrational, it was a high vibrational existence where there was no duality consciousness at all. You came from a place of unconditional love, light, information. You were connected to all that is, and there was no struggle. But it came to your awareness that there is this incredible planet Earth that is about to go through this absolutely extraordinary, amazing process of ascending from low vibrational existence to a higher vibrational state, reality. So, and that a lot of light was needed for that upliftment. So you, with your eager energy, powerful, connected, happy, joyful energy, you're like, I want to go in, I want to experience these amazing times, let me in. And you chose a family, you chose an environment, and you didn't care how dark or heavy the energies will be wherever you chose to go, because you knew the potential that you carry within. You knew who you are, and you knew how much help is going to be given to you at the right time when you will be ready to wake up to your full potential. So you went because you knew how much help there is. You knew you will never be alone. Trust me, you're never alone. You're never without source of energy and support immediately next to you, in you, inside you. Just we forget and we choose to close that door, but the door from the other side is always open. So because you knew all this, you decided to go, and also you knew how amazing it is to be able to forget for a while who you are, where you came from, and why you came. To forget for many years, which is such a short amount of time comparing to your soul's existence. So you knew that you can forget, and totally 100% believe that temporary reality and very limited perception. You found that pretty cool, that you can actually forget who you are and experience being separate, experience being different, experience being alone, even struggling and experiencing the opposite of light and love. And you knew that there will come a day when you will remember again, and that moment, that magical moment of transformation, where you remember who you are, why you came here, who's your family, and that you were never alone. That magical moment of remembering is why you chose to come. It is so worth it. That one moment is so worth it, all that struggle, because once you remember, you're back, and like it's time to celebrate. But then you choose to work, then you choose to really serve this planet, serve this collective, and be part of this exciting momentum that's going on. So it's important that when you are going through a stage of sensing, feeling, knowing that you're not just this human body, that you are not part of the matrix. You're no longer buying into the illusion of what's going on here on earth, and you are starting to tap into your higher dimensional bodies and consciousness. When you are in that stage, that's when you start feeling like, oh, I want to go back home, because for the first time you start feeling like, oh my goodness, I feel that there is something more. I'm definitely not from here. I want to go back home, because you are aware at the same time how dense the reality here is, and you are kind of missing that connection. So this is that stage where you are like, oh, I want to get out of here. But it's a temporary stage, and it's part of the process. It's important that you will open yourself up to the possibility of this being only a temporary stage of the process of remembering, and what's behind it, what's beyond it, is a moment where you start embracing the fact that you are starting to remember, and you're ready to remember more and more and more and more. You're ready and open to remember your perhaps previous incarnations here on earth, perhaps not, perhaps it's your first time. So you will start remembering your soul experiences before you came to earth. You may have these vivid dreams where you start seeing your star family guides, you see yourself, you know it's you, but the body looks different. So that's the stage when you start embracing it, and you start getting more power back, because you no longer feel like a victim, like you have been forgotten here and you're not supposed to be here, you should go back. No. If you're here, if you're breathing and watching this video, you're supposed to be here. It's part of your experience. You chose this, and it's going to get really exciting if you just hang in here and stick with the process and open yourself up to going beyond the stage that you're in right now. So just start affirming to yourself that, okay, dear higher self, dear guides, I'm open to remember more. Tell me more, show me. Who am I? Why did I come here? Why am I here? What's the purpose of this life? So once you start opening up, it's also important to start affirming that you are prepared and you're ready, and to start letting go of all of the illusions of who you thought you were and what you thought this life is about. You're ready to start letting go of all those old perceptions and limiting beliefs. You have to start telling yourself every day, I'm letting go. And whatever you come across, whatever you experience as a negative experience in your judgment, tell yourself, this is part of my old aspect. This is part of my old human aspect. I'm ready to let go of this judgment. I'm ready to let go of this limiting belief or perception that is making me feel this low vibration right now. I'm ready to let go. This is the old human aspect of mine. It's time to let that be. I'm disconnecting from all that. I'm disconnecting from the human perspective, collective duality perception. I'm letting go, and I'm opening up to remember who I am, why I'm here, who is my family, and I'm ready to connect again with all that is, and connect with the unity consciousness. So that's important to start affirming, okay? And then what happens is you will start, it's important that you ground yourself every day. You have to be in this physical body and use it, because that's the whole point, that you bring the physical body with you to the higher dimensional existence. That's why you're here, okay? You wouldn't be here otherwise. So it's important to embrace your human body and start working in it, with it, and assist your body, and then your body will assist you, give you more energy, and you'll feel healthy, energized, and all that. But it's a process, and you have to discipline yourself to pay attention and listen to this GPS that's inside you, and always go with, if something doesn't feel good, if you eat certain foods and then you feel like you're good to go to have a nap, that was a wrong choice. You need to start changing these choices again, seeing that that was part of your old human aspect, but now you're ready to align with the higher dimensional perspective, with your higher self, and bringing in, allowing more of the light coming into the physical body. So you have to start making better choices, and you start eating high vibrational foods, alive foods, plenty of water. You allow yourself plenty of rest. You go to bed at a decent hour. You stop drinking alcohol, smoking, drugs, whatever is harassing your body. You will just make these choices naturally. It happens once you open to bring and remember your higher aspects into the physical. Then what happens is that you become really, really sensitive to the energies around you and to the environment around you. You have two choices there in terms of how you perceive this experience. You can either choose the duality, old human perspective, duality consciousness, and you see, oh my God, this person is really heavy. Look at them; their body is all full of toxins, and they're cursing and hating and all that. And you feel that you let that drag you down because you're perceiving that judgment and you are tuning into that negativity. Or you have the option of being ready to be of service, because you are here to uplift the consciousness. You remember your purpose and mission, and you call in all of your sources. You call in your guides, your higher vibrational energies. You center yourself in who you truly are, and you are ready to serve and assist this person to uplift their energy into a higher dimensional state. You don't have to say a word. You may if you feel guided to, but the best gift you can give this person is to see beyond that facet of the personality and human aspect. See beyond that, look within, connect to their heart, connect to their light, and see them perfect, see them whole, and bless them. And see them already waking up, see them ascending, see them, literally like Michelangelo carved a beautiful statue out of a stone, out of a rock. Do that for these people. And you are going to be blessing everyone, and that is going to give you so much energy, so much love, so much life. It's a completely different experience when you're choosing to judge and be upset over the fact and being disgusted by that energy, or you choose to center yourself and be of service to this person by seeing their best version. What that is also doing is that you are then judging yourself less and less and less, and there is more and more love coming from within for yourself, people around you, and this planet and this world. See how powerful, how magical that is? I really hope you will remember this and start doing it. It is so empowering. And that feeling of being drained when you're around people will completely go away, because you are now taking all of your power back, and you're serving. You are here living the purpose and the mission why you came here in the first place. You came here to lead by example, to wake up from the illusion of the human limited perspective, to become empowered in remembering who you are, and bring this light and love into the physical, and help people who are stuck here on the wheel of karma for I don't know how long, help them remember their beautiful light and love aspect. Okay, and again, so this comes with you connecting more and more with your heart, and let that beautiful energy of your heart consciousness guide you. It's incredibly wise, and great feeling of compassion is this healing, energy transmuting vibration that is so needed on this planet. So as you feel compassion for people, you understand and see their journey, how they got here, why they are acting the way they are acting. Is it the inner child crying out for love and support and attention? Most likely, yes. So you are here to offer the non-judgmental perspective, just holding space for people and serving your purpose. And then again, that's just a stage. And as you start doing that, you will because you're casting out so many blessings, so much positive energy, this will start coming back to you in huge amounts, and you will start feeling more and more connected to the higher realms. It's really nourishing, that energy, that love that you will feel for yourself, which has always been there. You just didn't see it. You chose to forget, or you were so trapped in this limited perspective. So it's so worth it to start feeling that connection and that unconditional love from the higher realms, from within, for yourself. And then you start seeing the beauty all around you. You start blessing the earth. You start blessing the birds, the animals, the insects, the flowers, clouds, sky. Everything is magic. And again, that's just another layer, another step in the process of you ascending. And it gets better and better and bigger and more expanding. And you can only go there when you open up and allow this to unfold and take place. It happens very naturally and organically. Just choose to be open and allow it to happen, and choose to let go every day. Keep letting go of all of that doesn't feel good anymore. And always ask yourself, what would love say? What would love see? What would love do? Remind yourself, you are the love. If you're triggered and you don't know what to say, that's what helps me. I would ask myself, what would love say? I find it really helpful. I just share one little trick as I look at the roses behind me. What helps me, if someone is very low vibrational and kind of vicious, very dense energy, I choose that perspective that I mentioned with you earlier. But what I also find helping for me not to be affected or feel that their energy so strongly is I choose to visualize white rose in front of me. So the energy of white rose is so high. It's very pure, very high vibrational. So as you have that energy vision of white rose in front of you, in front of your solar plexus and in front of your heart, it will transmute the energy so that you will not feel hit by that person's energy. Or lotus flower, beautiful white lotus flower would do the same trick. Last week I felt guided to visualize myself as a white rose. I was just bringing in this energy of white rose into my physical body, and as I was doing that for 3 days, and also calling in Saint Germain and the violet flame energies to transmute everything that is no longer serving me. And then a few days later, after I was doing this every day, a friend came with this beautiful bouquet of 9 white roses and a purple flower in the middle. So I thought that was a beautiful validation from the universe that I'm doing the right thing, and it was meant for me. So things like that happen all the time. Okay, I'm talking now for a while here. I hope you find this video useful, and again, just remember, all is well. Whatever you're going through is only temporary, and if you choose to open up, receive and let go, beautiful things will start happening. And also, as you choose to remember who you are, you will get to a point where you will start meeting your star family, your soul family, and those are magical moments. It's important that you will reach out and that you will not feel completely isolated. We have internet today, and for purpose of connecting everyone with everyone, and helping us to remember that we came here together and we are in it together, and we're going to experience this magical transformation together. It's very powerful. It's happening. There is no denial in that, and glass is, choose to see the glass half full, and you can't go wrong. The light will guide you, your heart will guide you. Okay, enough for today. Much love and light and blessings.